Hi, I'm Shane Sinclair. I work for Daimler Chrysler Commercial Vehicles. I sell Freightliner trucks. We had some people come in and explain what Bible translation was. They were working in the Philippines, and from there I basically became interested in Bible translation myself. So when I actually heard what needs were out there, people that existed that didn't have the scriptures in their language, and I understand the impact that the Bible actually has on people. So yeah, I decided that I will also get behind Wycliffe and Bible translation.
The trip to Vanuatu came about because there's people groups in the middle of the island where it's very unclear about what languages they speak, so we decided to investigate.
There's no real roads, there's dirt tracks and goat tracks, and we'd have to hike and we'd have to jump in the back of utes.
There's only two roads, this one and one other one, and the other one's worse.
We basically drove to the end of the road, and it was about a 45 or 50-minute hike in.
Yeah, so used to hear walking on concrete or flat paths, trying to walk across rocks and through rivers and things. It was just a matter of where you're going to put your feet.
We're at Talawa in Vanuatu. It's green, it's warm, it's lush. We'll be basically hiking from this location pretty much every day, heading off into the mountains are behind us.
Melissa and Julie, they took word lists. They had a word list of a neighbouring language, and they'd basically ask, how do you say this, through a translator. And they would essentially find out whether the language was the same, how different it was, different words, totally different context. I would also take voice recordings of custom stories to basically compare the custom story in one village to another village. I would ask them, what language did the children speak, what language did the older people in the village speak. We're trying to find out language shift to see whether new languages were coming through, whether language that had been around for a while, whether they were dying. We want to do a translation into a language that is strong and one that is going to continue on.
That was a really successful time we just had at the village. They really do need a translation of the Bible, and we found out that their language doesn't even exist apparently. There's a thing called the ethnologue, and it tells us of all the languages in the world, and the one we just went to, just back there up the road, it doesn't exist. How's that, eh? Okay, those mountains over there are the mountains we trekked into yesterday. Like, you look at that greenery, it's just like it's just jungle. Everything is so green. Like, and I'm hot. We've just finished language survey at the village, and we're heading down to another village down the hill.
The village was called Jer Island, where the pastor was saying we would love if we could have the scriptures in our language. They want it. Real people in a real place with real needs, asking me personally. It was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I'd love to try and help. With the local people helping us, we're pretty confident that we got pretty good data.
We're leaving tomorrow morning from Talawa, which has been our base for the last week and a bit. As you can see, there's the preparations for the going away ceremony, I suppose you'd call it, which we're going to have tonight.
You call it brim.
Brim?
Yeah.
Vanuatu brim.
No, the house is not on fire. They're cooking left inside and lit a fire in the back corner.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
once our training's finished this year, we'll be off to Uganda. We'll be based in Entebbe, moving to the different villages, the different areas of Uganda. Once upon a time I wasn't a Christian. Getting the Bible really helped me to understand a lot of things about life. And I want people in the world to get to know God. And without the Bible in their language, they're going to struggle. It's going to be hard for them.
Shane.
So that's why I want to be with Wycliffe. I want to give people God's Word.